Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So I've caught up to The Walking Dead. Obviously, I was only like 5 episodes behind anyway. I watched up to like midway episode 10 and then episode 16 that was like delayed. I watched that episode. So then these 6 episodes they released afterwards, that's what I missed out on. I'm behind on a lot of shows, way behind on a lot of shows. But this is the one show, it was just like only 3 episodes. I'm just like, okay, this is cool. I'll quickly watch this. And I was pleasantly surprised. The way this series, well, the way these last 6 episodes were formatted, it felt a bit like the second half of season 4, but that was really bad. When in the season 4, they got separated, and then you get all these separate stories with these separate characters separated, and it was so slow that it just, for me, that's where the show kind of fell off. The second half of season 4, and then season 5 was terrible. 6 improved in the start of 7, but then 7 declined, and 8 wasn't good. But with 9 and 10, they've actually got back on track. I still feel that they've lost momentum now. Like, they've lost too many viewers. I mean, they haven't lost too many. I mean, they're still going, but they've lost quite a lot of viewers. A lot of people that I know that watch The Walking Dead no longer watch it after like season 8. So it is what it is. But I feel like they've recovered it in terms of like storytelling and characters. I feel like they've done a lot better recently. It's just a shame that they kind of had a really bad moment between like seasons, I guess 4 and 8, where they lost a lot of viewership. But still, season 10 I felt was a good improvement, and season 9 as well was really when they got back on track. But season 10 I felt was pretty solid. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on the last 6 episodes, because I already made videos on previous season 10 episodes. But these last 6 episodes, I said it gave me the same vibes as second half of season 4, but like not in a bad way. Each episode is focused on a different part of character's journey. So there's one that focuses on Carol and Daryl, well, mainly Carol actually. There's one that focuses on Maggie and a new group of people that she met, and the new antagonist called the Reapers, who have been sort of, I mean, I guess they'll be the main villains of season 11, but we saw a few of them in this in these last 6 episodes. And the finale, which is maybe the best episode, well, best episode of the season for me, and it just might be one of the best episodes of the entire show. Not the best, but of the entire 10 seasons, that season 10 finale might just be one of the best episodes The Walking Dead has ever produced. And it's a shame that they did not do it a few seasons before, because that's what they should have done. And I'm talking about Negan. It focuses mainly on Negan. Obviously, he's out now as part of a deal, and Maggie's come back and, you know, she's giving him dirty looks because obviously he killed Glenn. So it's I would not be happy with that either. If I saw the guy that killed my spouse walking freely, I would not be happy with that either. So you can completely understand Maggie's perspective. This episode focuses on Negan. First of all, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but he's on a redemptive story arc. You know, he's trying to become a better man. He's not the same Negan that killed Glenn, but he still did those things. He can't really escape those things, and some people will never forgive him. He just got to accept that. That's just how it is. But it focuses a lot on his backstory. We actually see his backstory. They should have done this a while ago, but they did it late. But in the end, it was great. Season 10, episode 22. What an episode. I think it's called Here's Negan, I think. Yeah, it focuses on his origin story. So you see his wife, and you see what happens to his wife, and you see before he was like a good guy, but also not a good guy in other ways. There are parts where you think, oh, he wasn't really that good before, was he? Then other parts where you think, actually, he was quite a good guy. It's a shame he turned into such an evil dude afterwards. But you see the moment where, like, at first, like, before the outbreak happened, you see what type of man he was, and he wasn't the greatest. But then you see the type of man he was after things happened, after things went downhill, and how he was with his wife, the good things and the bad things, and it really made you feel for him. Even though he did evil things afterwards, it makes you feel for him. It really, like, it was really emotional. I was watching reactions to it, and people were crying. I wasn't crying, but my word, that hit me really hard. Like, so there are some scenes that hit me really hard. Like, it pulled at the heartstrings for sure. I was just like, damn. it's been a while since The Walking Dead made me feel something like that. Like, the last time I felt something like that was probably season 7's opener, when Negan killed Glenn and Abraham. It really pulled my heartstrings what happened. Like, it was really emotional, and it was gut-wrenching. It really was. It made you feel for a guy who bashed people's heads in, but things happened to him. There's a reason why he became what he was. And you get to see him when he snapped and he turned. And there's a particular scene, right? There's an antagonist, sort of, in these flashbacks. Someone who's causing Negan some trouble, right? And eventually he gets the upper hand on this guy. I'm not going to spoil too much, but he talks to this guy. Instead of just, you know, straight up fighting him. He talks to this guy, right? And he gives him a speech. He tells him a story. Negan loves his monologues. He loves his stories. We know about this. But he tells him the story, and you get this eerie theme playing in the background, and all I could think of was the Joker in The Dark Knight. You know, when he says those two stories, you wanna know how he got these scars, you know, that story. Not the same, but it gave me the same vibes, because the theme that was playing in the background sounded very similar to The Dark Knight, just a bit slower and a bit deeper. But Negan was telling him a story, just like the Joker was telling a story in his one, except I think Negan's one was actually true. I don't know about the Joker's one, you never know about him, he's too mysterious. But I got real Joker vibes from when Negan gave that speech to that antagonist. I was just like, this reminds me of something. I think it was the theme song mainly though, like, it was like, you know like in The Dark Knight, the Joker, when the Joker speaks, you get this theme song. I'm not impersonating it right, but you probably know what I mean. You hear something like that with Negan, and again, whilst he gives his speech and his story, I just thought, wow, this is incredible acting, and it reminds me of the Joker as well. But as a villain, like, that monologue was crazy. Like, and also before that, you could see why he snapped. You could see what made him snap, what happened, things with his wife, and yeah, it doesn't justify what he did afterwards, but you could also see why and how he turned into a man that he did. There's also other characters that are in, like, saviors, like characters, saviors before they were the saviors. They do turn up in the show, as in the episode, in the flashbacks as well. So how he meets certain people, where he finds Lucille, his leather jackets, you know, all of that is added in there. And it's a very good episode, and for me that was the highlight of season 10, even though season 10 was actually pretty good throughout. But that episode 22 about Negan, that was incredible. Incredible acting by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. There's one season left, and, well, I'm glad there's one season left, because they went on for too long. But season 10 has been good, so that gives me good hopes for season 11. I do like Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan, so hopefully he comes up with a great last season. Don't know what happened with him and Maggie. We shall see, but I got a feeling, I don't know actually, something's gonna happen in season 11 between those two. Don't know what, but something's gonna happen. But yeah, that's it from me. We shall see what happens with season 11. But season 10 was good, and it had a very strong ending with one of the best episodes of the entire show. That Negan episode is just absolutely incredible. That episode alone, 9.5 out of 10. This season was an 8 out of 10. The last 6 episodes around the same, but that finale, that was incredible. So yeah, I cannot wait to see season 11, and I'm also glad at the same time that it's going to be over. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.